Day 3 at the Chang International Circuit saw brilliant weather conditions once again. The new revised schedule seeing testing move forward by half an hour, and we look firstly at Valentino Rossi here at the Chang International Circuit. Well, Yamaha, Movistar Yamaha in particular, having a very difficult day on day 2. The team is still baffled over the issues that they've been struggling with throughout the course of pre-season testing in 2018. The same issues that they had last year as well. Vinales, though, is looking in relatively good form today, inside the top 10 so far throughout the course of the third and final day. It'll be interesting to see whether he's able to improve and get some positive feelings back with that M1. The most consistent Yamaha rider, though, in pre-season testing has been this man here, Johan Zarco, a very exciting rider, of course, in 2017. Exceeded all expectations in his rookie year in MotoGP, and currently on the leaderboard, he's the second only rider to break the 1-minute 30-second barrier. Over to hafizh Syahrin, his new teammate, continuing his adaptation on the third and final day. He actually finished ahead of Xavier Simeon yesterday, the fellow rookie. So let's not forget that Simeon has, of course, got more experience on the MotoGP bike. So Syahrin not doing too badly at all. Over to Repsol Honda, Marc Marquez is currently the fastest rider at this early stage in the day, sitting the same pace as yesterday. His teammate, though, Dani Pedrosa, inside the top 5 at the early stages of day 3. The team are testing a new carbon swing arm on the final day. We've already seen it break cover. We're not yet to see it out on track, so we'll be keeping a keen eye on that in the latter half of the third and final day here in Buriram. Cal Crutchlow, of course, fastest on day 1. The British rider from Coventry having a relatively good couple of days here in Buriram. It'll be interesting to see whether he's able to continue that form on the last day of testing. Over to Ducati. Well, the team is still testing various components. They, of course, ran the new fairings on the first couple of days, and we've already seen them out on circuit today. The team not necessarily focusing on one lap pace, but more on getting feedback to the team to assess the right direction to go in for the 2018 season. Here is Jorge Lorenzo, a good start to his 2018 campaign compared to 2017 with Ducati, and the rider in front of him, Tito Rabat, as well, has been mightily impressive on board that Realia Vintia Ducati. More on him later in the day. Danilo Petrucci, of course, a GP18 under his body for the 2018 season. Of course, it looks like it'll be his last year with the Pramac Racing team. But this man here in his first year with the Pramac Racing team, Jack Miller, doing a brilliant job. It must be something about Australian riders and Ducatis that really does seem to gel well. And Miller having a fantastic time on board that GP18, looking much more at home than he has done on the Honda for the last 2 seasons. And over to Tito Rabat, as we said, inside the top 10 currently on day 3 here in Thailand. A great adaptation to that Ducati, doing very, very well indeed. Over to Suzuki, a very positive couple of days for the Hamamatsu factory, making good steps forward as we look at Andrea Iannone. A couple of days for the Italian rider after what was a difficult test in Sepang. Alex Rins, though, as well, he has been lightning quick, finishing inside the top 2 on day 1 and inside the top 10 on day number 2. Well, a couple of crashes for the Spanish rider, and one this morning as well, will halt his progress slightly, but I'm sure he's getting some crucial miles under the belt. Aprilia, well, Aleix Spargaro and Scott Redding finished day 2 in 17th and 20th place respectively. The team really struggling with one lap pace so far, although the bike apparently is very good in the third sector, very agile, very nimble, but it's on the straights where they're losing out. It will be interesting to see what will happen when they put the 2018 spec engine in that bike in the Qatar test in just a couple of weeks' time. Aleix Spargaro, though, the Spanish rider, looking to try and get some good top 10, maybe even top 5 results on board the Nawale-based bike. A quiet test for KTM so far, though. Not much word on what the team have been testing throughout this 3 days. However, Callio and Smith have been sitting in the lower half of the top 20 on day 2. Looks like they'll be doing the same for day 3, but we'll be prepared to see them exceeding expectations throughout the course of day 3 and into Qatar when they inevitably bring some more upgrades for that RC17. Anyway, that's all we have so far from the third and final day of testing. We'll bring you more updates throughout the day here in Buriram. Keep up to date, though, with all the latest, though, in the meantime, on MotoGP.com.